This is a tale that you humans have passed down through uncounted generations. It tells of a war of unmatched scale and ferocity, the likes of which would never be seen again. One dark, fateful day, the earth cracked wide and malevolent forces rushed forth from the fissure. They mounted a brutal assault upon the surface people, driving the land into deep despair. They burnt forests to ash, choked the land's sweet springs, and murdered without hesitation. They did all this in their lust to take the ultimate power protected by her grace, the goddess. The power she guarded was without equal. Handed down by gods of old, this power gave its holder the means to make any desire a reality. Such was the might of the ultimate power that the Old Ones placed it in the care of the goddess. To prevent this great power from falling into the hands of the evil swarming the lands, the goddess gathered the surviving humans on an outcropping of earth. She sent it skyward, beyond the reach of the demonic hordes, beyond even the clouds. With the humans safe, the goddess joined forces with the land dwellers and fought the evil forces, sealing them away. At last, peace was restored to the surface. This is a tale that you humans have told for many ages, generation to generation. But there are other legends, long hidden away from memory, that are intertwined with this tale. Now, a new legend bound to this great story stands, ready to be revealed. A legend that will be forged by your own hand. Hey guys, it's Lolian, and here we are today with Skyward Sword HD. I know some of you may have been awaiting this, and I have been dreading it equally. So, as you can see, the last time I played this game was back in 2021, which is, I was pretty certain it was. Let's see if the game likes my username. Sometimes it doesn't. I can't enter the name. Okay, so we're gonna cheat. No one will ever know. Rise, Lillian. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. Lillian. That's the best part of that cutscene. Just bird. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Lillian. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. Man, I forgot how good this game looks. It looks incredible. Hold L and tilt R to move the camera. Ugh. Thanks, I hate it. Okay. So, there's a couple things we can do. Starting off, let's talk to, Pipit. Morning, Lillian. So, today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that Crimson Loft wing of yours is something special. I'd feel pretty confident riding him too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that red terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here, so, you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pipit. Okay, Pipit, whatever you say, man. We have the stamina wheel in this game, too. Good morning, Lillian. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Lillian, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy. You got it, Fledge. Good old Skyloft. It's been a while. Alright. And there it is. Hey Lillian, up here.
Hello.
Good morning to you, Lillian. Today is finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to ask you about. Target me and we can have a quick chat. Ah, the tutorial. Excellent. Always remember you can target someone to talk to them easily. And even when there isn't anything to target, it's a convenient way to quickly face your view forward. Oh, but it's a little silly to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you join me up here? You should be able to climb up if you dash up to the top of that wooden box, don't you think? Then you can make that jump fairly easily. Try climbing up here. Okay. Thankfully, I already know kind of how to play this game. Of course, I played it on the Wii with the motion controls. So, what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice in this morning, Lillian? Oh? You have someone to meet? Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing, then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Kabora, has a pet named Mia, and well, she's scampered off again. Look! Over there, do you see her? The headmaster is so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony, I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony's about to start, and I just put on a fresh set of clothes and, well, you see. Will you help me out and go retrieve Mia for me? Of course. Fantastic, so you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate your taking the time to help. You should be able to climb up somewhere over there. If you hang off that ledge there, you can climb onto the roof from the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. You got it. Okay. Again, I haven't played this game since 2021, and I don't remember the stick controls all that well. I would probably, like, know them a lot easier if I just did the motion controls, but maybe if I get frustrated enough, I can switch to motion controls. Hey Mia, come here. Nice work, you've brought her back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Lillian. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. I believe Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Oh yes, I should give you a reward. It's not much, but please take this. Don't tell the others. 20 bucks! Don't spend it all in one place. Alright. Wonder how you're supposed to roll. Got the stamina fruit. Morning, Lillian. How's life? Did you manage to get even a wink of sleep last night? Figure you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. It's been squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony. Hey, you haven't already forgotten to send your prayers to the goddess this morning, have you? Just face the bird statue over there and say a short prayer to save your progress. As you know, those bird statues are all over Skyloft. It's about time we get in the habit of stopping at a statue every time you run by one. A prayer in time saves 9, if you know what I'm saying. What a fun way to integrate saving into this game. So, do you, trying to figure out how you're supposed to, like, roll dash. I don't know. I'll learn later. O youth, guided by the servant of the goddess, unite earth and sky, bring light to the land. Hey, good morning, Lillian. I'm glad to see my loft wing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Lillian. So, how do I look? Great. Huh, I think so too, but it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Lillian. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Lillian, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Lillian hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. Busted. And even when he's out riding his loft wing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skills of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Lolian and his loft wings share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our loft wings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our loft wing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. But that first meeting between Lolian and his loft wing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson loft wing. It is a breed so rare we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Lolian and that loft wing of his first met? What a sight! The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Lolian and his bird. Anyone who is part of something special is bound to catch some nasty lookers sooner or later, ho ho. This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. The ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. If Lolian doesn't fly fast enough during the race... What if Lolian messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Lolian. Listen, Lolian, you'd better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Just Zelda dragging him to the edge. Here we are. Go on now, jump off the edge and call your loft wing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh yeah? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go! Okay, Lolian, go ahead. Just press down and call your loft wing. His bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. Hang in there, Lolian. I've got you. Barely. Poof. Oh. Are you two all right? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Lolian. What could have possibly happened to your loft wing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Lolian? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Lolian, when you said you couldn't sense your loft wing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own loft wing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird has gone. Uh-oh. My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Lolian, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Lolian asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it. Ah, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Lolian, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. I still have to go see Instructor Horwell. I see how it is. Alright, you still have a speech bubble. Don't worry, Lolian. I'll be sure to explain your predicament to Instructor Horwell. Go find him and ask him to meet me in my quarters. While we chat, why don't you go ask some of the other students about your bird? I seem to recall a few of them were gathered near the plaza. Down at the south of Skyloft, that place with the X mark is the plaza. We'll be holding the wing ceremony there today. Gotcha. Have you read a map before? You can press minus at any time to see a map of the area. Remember, press minus. You got it. Oh, you're gonna make me open the map? Dumb. Alright. So we gotta go talk to Instructor Horwell. Maybe I can finally learn how to dash. What's wrong, Lolian? You're looking a little pale. What? Your loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now. How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? It looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find that bird on time. How dare you, sir? Excuse me. I see. So the headmaster has summoned me? Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. Just focus on finding your loftwing. Alright. So there's a kid over here that's supposed to, like, teach you how to roll. How do you do it, kid? Hold up, Lolian. Hey, Lolian. Another gully. Interesting. Could you help me with something? All you have to do is dash and roll into the tree. Just like I've been doing. Dash, then when you're in front of the tree, bam, do a roll right into it. Come on, please. Press L. That was the one thing I didn't do. Whoa! You did it! A sky stag beetle. Wait up! And a rupee. So you're supposed to press the stick to roll. Okay, I gotcha. I'm slowly remembering things, kinda, sorta. You know, Groose, that sure was a pain, what with all the scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big crimson loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa, Lolian, so, yeah, just how long have you been standing there? What's your problem, anyway? Oh, wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh, Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please? You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice? Work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Nice hair. You lay off my do right now or I'll flatten you. Everybody knows I got the slickest pompadour in town. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda. Hey, nah, it's, Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Lillian again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you, forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Lillian. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback towards knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Lillian, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. Alright. So obviously Groose and his lackeys did something with my bird. So now we gotta find somebody who might know what's going on. Hey look, it's Pippet. Lillian, perfect timing. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Lillian. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose found out I told you? It sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plans to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Lillian, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said if I told you, they'd be sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. It sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's it, right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with X. Forgive me, Lillian. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. So... I have to... One more thing, Lillian. If you're going out to the waterfall, remember that there are some dangerous things there. Creepy, crawly things. You'll need to carry a sword. I think I saw the Knight Commander go into the sparring hall a while ago. You should ask him if you can borrow one. There we go. I knew I was gonna have to activate that somehow, but... Convenient that walking away did the trick. Hey, it's Lillian! So, you still want to get in some sword practice even though today is the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go on there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. So we're gonna get a tutorial on how to use the sword with a controller without motion controls. You got a practice sword. Students at the Knight Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. Press plus at any time to look at the items you're carrying. You're gonna make me do... Okay. I do not miss the tutorial section. In some ways it's good, in others it's not so good. Okay, easy enough. That's right, Lillian. You really are a strong swordsman, easy to teach too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? Absolutely. Great, now I'm going to surround you with logs. Use a spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot. Flick. Okay. There we go. Good one. That sure looked like it felt good. So, why don't you try a fatal blow to close out our session? Absolutely. Alright, when your enemy is down, target it with ZL and throw yourself at it to land a fatal blow. Do a side slash on that log. When it's down, try finishing it off with this technique. Interesting. That's the way. A fatal blow is also an effective move to use right after you've used your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to land that fatal blow quick before they get up. Then I have to try and walk out with the sword. Hey, Lolian! You can't take the swords outside of the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? What? Your loft wing is missing. You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I could make an exception just this once. But remember that Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging it around like crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first, and once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? You got it. Alright, Aegis, bye. See ya. Now it's time to go rescue the bird. Ugh. There's one thing I did not care about in this game. It is the stamina meter and not having the ability to improve it at all. Like, you could get potions to make it so the stamina... Oops. Time to get scolded by a knight. Watch your step there. You can't always depend on knights like me to swoop in and save you. Hey. I think I can, actually. I don't think there's ever been an instant where I wasn't saved by one of you guys. But like I said, you can get potions that make it so your stamina depletes slower. But again, you're spending money on potions that only work temporarily. So it's just better practice to get used to what you have and know its limitations. Bird! I'm coming, bird! Okay, now I can walk through. Okay. Oh! And stamina also depletes while you're fighting. Hey, I got a heart. Hey, where'd you go? How dare you? This shouldn't be too bad, considering. It's almost intuitive, in a way. I forgot how tough these keys are. A single green rupee. I do want that treasure chest. Okay, there should be... Here we go. Another red rupee. And some recovery hearts. Accidentally killed a bug, but it's fine. And another chest. Oh, with another red rupee. Anybody else want to tangle with me? I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, there's 2 red rupees in here. Making me all sorts of rich. Alright, finally made it out here. Lolian! Hey, Lolian. I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfalls, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your loftwing? Oh no. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry, Lolian. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. Alright. Look, there he is. Oh. No doubt about it, that's your loftwing, Lolian. Yes, it is. Come on. There we go. He's free! Oh, I love the loftwings. They're so cute. We should hurry, Lolian. Now that your loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say that it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below, but I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday, I want to see for myself. Oh, sorry, Lolian. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Just leap off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. Alright. Time to actually have some fun. Here he comes! Bird! I don't rightly remember how I'm supposed to fly with this thing. Oh. Javers. Lolian, let's run your bird through the basics just to make sure he's not hurt. You can fly your bird in any direction. When it's headed upwards, it'll slowly lose speed. When you want to speed up, direct your bird upward to gain altitude, then drop into a fast dive. So again, gain some altitude, then dive to speed up. Those are the basics of getting your bird up to top speed. So how's he handling? Do you think he's flying all right? Oh, A to ascend. I gotcha. Anything else you're going to teach me? While riding your loftwing, you can press right at any time to go over the basic controls again. You can also charge, which is an attack that also gives you a burst of speed as well as slow down when you need to. Try all these moves and see how they feel. Charge is the X button. and slow down is the B button, obviously. Okay. Not too bad, considering that the controls are still quite a bit different from the motion controls of the Wii. But still, flies like a dream and it's gorgeous. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Lolian, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. Time for the wing ceremony. Your Loftwing really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened. Uh-oh. Well, well, if it isn't Lolian. Word around the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you? I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment? You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? And don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Ooh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Bruce has been going on forever about how he's gonna be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour in a ruffle about her. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm gonna be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, no way was I gonna let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth, Zelda's sailcloth, will be mine. Duh. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yup, I can see it now. First I win the big race, and then Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue. Just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody is stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real I can see it. Oh yeah. Groose! Psst, Groose! Behind you! Right behind you! What? Can't you two see I'm in the middle of... Uh-oh. Ah! Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big, really. Just... Lolian. Yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was that he found that red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later, Zelda. Look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. Sure you will, buddy. Hey, Groose, wait up! Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Lolian. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you've got all these... I know you've got these guys beat. And deep down, I think you do too. Yeah! That's the spirit, Lolian. Trust me, you can win this. Hey! The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Lolian. I won't need it.
Hey!
Your attention, please. At last we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Lolian, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you all could make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your Loftwing. Remember to call your bird promptly with down once you dive off the edge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Those are the rules. Simple enough, I should think. But do you need to hear them again? Nope. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. You will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see a good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with the other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Groose.
Hey!
All right, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin.
Hey!
Go! Run! Oop. What button should I be mashing when I catch up to this thing, huh? Catch. Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you fly with egg on your face. Oh, jeez. There we go. You got the bird statuette. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda sees this. Wait indeed. Lolian! Uh-oh. Catch her! Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Lolian. Congratulations! Now we better get on with the ceremony. Lolian, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old ways, I now bestow the blessings of the goddess upon you. The blessings of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft a sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sail claw! Now you can jump from any height without fear of a painful landing. It smells nice, too. Lolian, quit goofing. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Lolian. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today like you promised, Lolian. Now, we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Sort of. I'm glad you're so well informed on the subject. You have to jump off the statue! Look down, see that big round design on the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right into the center of it. Leap off the edge here. Right before you hit the ground, press ZR to open up your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you're really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. So, ready to jump? The second push today. That was perfect. You're amazing, Lolian. Birds. You know, Lolian, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? Of course. Lolian? Hey, Lolian! Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together, I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. You know, Lolian, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Uh-oh. What is that? What's going on? Uh-oh. Lolian! Uh-oh. Well, that's not great. Lolian? I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Lolian. That's a terrifying nightmare. Ah, you're awake.
Oh.
And you're just watching me while I'm sleeping. When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But, Lolian, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? That's gotta be rough, you know? Your girlfriend's father is like, where is my daughter? And you're like, wow, this tornado appeared in the sky and she fell. She fell to the surface. A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. Obviously. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? Well, she was hearing voices and said she'd been hearing voices for a while. if that's what you mean by off. I see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission. How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, Lolian. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. Oh. Guess we get to follow the mysterious lady. Again? I should stop going after that stamina fruit. It's too tempting. Watch your footing out there. In the dark, you never know when you might take a wrong step off a ledge. And don't let me catch you going out flying at night. Only trained knights such as myself should be doing that. You take care now. I think the lore implication is that Loftwings have terrible night vision, so you can't fly at night. Hence why the knights have, their birds are wearing flashlights on their head. Whew, that was close. Oh. It's a remlet. And it's not friendly. Get out of here. Oh, let go. I want the treasure chest. Give me 20 more bucks. Just run past the slime. Do I have to hit the remlet again? Nope, it's thoroughly traumatized. Let's make this a little bit faster. Alright, down here. Let go of me. Whew. Can you imagine, like, you're not strong enough to hold on to the vines and you just fall to your death? That would be me. A door in the statue of the goddess. And a sword. A glowing sword, even better. Oh. The one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Fee is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Lolian, you must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of the one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up the sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. Alright. Ready, stance? Remove. You got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Recognition complete, Master. Lolian, my master. Lolian! I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth guided by my hand shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago, the sword that I've kept secret all these years. It began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things, here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below, and united with the spirit maiden shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the Surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Lolian. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. You got the emerald tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with the Skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful Skyward strike. You got it. How convenient. Master Lolian, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Lolian, listen a moment. The nature of the Great Apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this fee says is true, Zelda is alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Lolian, especially down there. But if you've decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is the only... I can read. It is only the start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legends true. Okay. There's too much talking in the beginning of this game and my dyslexia is getting rough. You do your people proud, Lolian. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Lolian, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go. Yes, sir. Aha. The iconic green garb. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. It looks nice, too. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You are always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. And now, after a very long exposition, we're finally let into the regular game. Hey look, a blue rupee. I forgot to grab that earlier. Lolian. And for some reason the dogs are barking. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. You got the adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. Woot woot. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You could buy some potions and a shield. They'd fit in the pouch, and they might come in handy on an adventure. Lolian, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Yes, indeed. I will. But first, I need to head outside. Alright, now that I can save, this is where I'm going to cut it for this episode. So much talking, I forgot how much exposition is truly in this game, but next time we'll definitely get to the fun stuff. So, if you like what you saw, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!